Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Big Ken, man. Just wanted to say some things. Y'all know I talk on video a lot. Um, this whole cancel culture, man. I don't really like that, man. I don't. I don't like, you know, the whole. If you say some shit, I don't like you. I don't like for you to say. I'm a go and put where you work at and uh, where you do and where your hangout is and everything else is put all out there for everybody to shame you and shit. I just don't like that shit, man. I don't like it, and I just think that it's not fair, and I just thought that this is America, and I thought in America you can have freedom of speech. We got freedom of protest, so we should have freedom of speech too. So if somebody disagrees with what you do or your protest or disagrees on, let's say they disagree on your chicken. Let's say they disagree on how you cook. They say, man, that shit on your Facebook nasty than a bitch, or it's a national food that like nachos. I love nachos. What if somebody say, Big Kid, you know what? Fuck them damn nachos, man. Nachos is nasty. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit there and put his profile pic up and put up where you work at and shit and say, look at this motherfucker here. Y'all flame his ass up. For what, man? It's just an opinion. Same thing with like what goes on and shit. Yeah, we all know that it's police brutality out there. We all know that like I experienced police brutality myself twice, severely. You know what I'm saying? I got slammed on police cars and shit. And when I was younger, I had guns drawn on me by the police and everything, just walking down the street, mind my business. So I understand what it is, man. I understand that police they can be hard on us, man. I understand that shit. But what I don't understand is somebody canceling somebody, you know what I'm saying, because they got a certain opinion. And we living fast like a motherfucker too. I sit there and I remember Nipsey Hussle when he died. I remember everybody calling Nipsey Jesus. They said he just like Jesus, this and that. And they said that, they never heard of Nipsey album. I've been listening to Nipsey for like 10 or 15 years. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Nipsey the strong way. You know what I'm saying? So like, I knew what Nipsey stood for, and Nipsey stood for self-reliance, self-accountability. You know what I'm saying? Black people take care of black people quit killing black folks. That's what Nipsey stood for. That's what Tupac stood for. You know what I'm saying? So like all of a sudden now that people speaking out, you know what I'm saying, black folks, white folks, it don't matter, but they speaking out against a certain narrative and shit, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers want to cancel them and shit. That shit is destructive, and that shit can work both ways, man. One of these days, the narrative gonna change. The narrative gonna be like, you know what? It's gonna be different. Like what I don't want to even say example, but it's gonna be the very opposite of what it is now. One day, you know what I'm saying? And then motherfuckers gonna try to cancel you because you believe in what you believe in, and people canceled us back in the day. Us that's like in interracial relationships, interracial marriages, we got canceled back in the day. We got canceled big time. And I just don't that was up until like the 90s, folks was trying to cancel us in everyday society, you know what I'm saying? So like I just don't agree with it, man. I feel like everybody should have their own opinion. If I don't like the opinion, I can scroll. It don't matter. I can scroll past you. Or I can just ignore your ass. I'm saying it don't matter. You know, it's people on my Facebook that say some things that I do not agree with at all. I might argue with them, but they my brothers and sisters. So I never sit there and try to cancel them. I never sit there and try to delete them or block them or nothing like that, because they my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you my brother, you gonna be my brother regardless. You know what I'm saying? If you my sister, you gonna be my sister regardless. If we sit there, especially if we've been through some things and we know, each other personally, you know what I'm saying? People know that I'm different, you know what I'm saying? They know that where I'm coming from, I go against the grain on almost all the issues, you know what I'm saying? So like, I just say that fuck all that canceling shit. And we talk about Candace Owens before I leave out here. I'm trying to get to the house though, but we talk about Candace Owens. Candace Owens, man, like she's a strong conservative, black conservative. A lot of black folks don't like her because they say or they think that she's over there tap dancing for massa. I'm gonna go and say it. That's what they think. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? But in the Bible, God had brought judges to Israel to judge Israel for their character. You know what I'm saying? When God brought the judges, He didn't sit there and be like, you know what? I want y'all to go pet these motherfuckers on their head and tell them what they want to hear. He brought the judges to give them what they need to hear, to judge them on what they do. So if we believe in God, then we got to believe in God now too. We got to believe that God sometimes will send a judge out down there to sit there and to judge us accordingly. Just like Samson did, just like some of the other judges did in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? God brought those judges to judge us, man. So like when folks diss Candace or diss some of the other people like that, strong conservative voices, black voices in our neighborhoods, not really neighborhoods, but in our communities, not really communities, but in our race, whatever. I just kind of disagree with them, man. Because real talk, right now, we don't need to be petted and coddled and told this and told that. We know Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you black, you know Black Lives Matter. You know it matters all the time, especially if you live in the hood. You know Black life, or you lived, or if you live in the hood or lived in the hood, in the projects, in a bad neighborhood, you know that Black life matters all the time. It's supposed to matter all the time. Let's say that it's supposed to matter all the time. But does it really matter all the time to us? Some people that live in the suburbs, they live in, they live, in areas where they're not affected really. They can sit there and talk that good shit. But when you sitting there and you gotta tell a mama or tell a dad that, hey, your son just got killed by some dudes from that neighborhood, but nobody want to sit there and say who did it, but everybody saw it. You know what I'm saying? Do you know how hurtful that is? That mothers are losing their sons, that mothers are losing their daughters and shit at an alarming rate, and nobody say shit, bruh. Nobody say nothing. You know what I'm saying? That shit gotta stop. Once this George Floyd protest is over with, man, we gotta sit there and we gotta come with it. Y'all said, this is what some people said. Some people said, hey, Big K, the George Floyd thing, we focusing on that right now. After we focus on that, we're gonna get back on the Black Lives Matter to us all the time thing. We're gonna get back on sitting there policing ourselves and sitting there trying to stop the madness that goes on. Okay, I'm gonna hold y'all to that though. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So anyways, that's how I feel. That's how I'm coming. I ain't trying to disrespect nobody, step on nobody's toes, man. But this is a free country. I'm glad that I'm able to voice my opinion the way I want to voice my opinion, because I can go to certain countries across the world. I can't do that shit. I can't do that shit in motherfucking China. I can't do that shit in Russia. I can't do that shit in certain countries in Africa. I can't do that shit in Zimbabwe, or really can't do it in Nigeria neither. Nigeria cancel your ass for real. You talk about canceling? Nigeria and Zimbabwe, Uganda, Central African Republic, all those countries will cancel your ass for real, like for real cancel you. You know what I'm saying? They for real, the police will for real come in your shit and kill you and kill your family. You know what I'm saying? So like, for real, I just think that we need to really, keep things in perspective, man. Love one another, man. That's my rant. I'm gonna keep speaking my talk. I'm gonna keep talking my shit. You know what I'm saying? And fuck with whoever don't like it. It is what it is, man. But to me, it's weak to cancel somebody, man. That's a weak move, and that ain't what's up, man. Cause I came up around the time around people that, you know, you say what you say, mean what you mean. You can say you sorry, but everybody that know you ain't sorry. You just saying that shit because you want to be politically correct. So why the fuck you gonna be politically correct? Why don't you just say what you want to say what you mean what you say, and then, you know, it is what it is. I respect somebody that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, it's just a lot of shit we gotta talk about. I ain't gonna go there no more. Another video, we gonna talk about what racism really is, man. Like, cause there's different shades of racism. You know what I'm saying? And somebody could be smiling in your face, somebody that can give you everything, but still be racist. But that's another story though. Anyways, I love y'all, man. Be safe. All I can be is be me. You know what I'm saying? And that never changed, man. 1,000.